What is ease? There are two definitions of ease in the sewing world. There's a noun and a verb. In this video, I'm going to talk about the noun, ease, and what it means for sewing and pattern drafting. So ease as a noun. Essentially, there are two types of ease in patterns, but they're pretty much the same thing. Ease is the amount of additional length added to your body measurement when drafting a pattern. So when a pattern is drafted, it is typically drafted from a base pattern, which is usually called a block or a sloper. That block or sloper is generally drafted to the body dimensions and usually includes some sort of ease. This ease that it includes is usually considered wearable ease. Wearable ease is just that. It is ease added to a garment so that you can wear the garment and not pull apart the seams and still actually move around in. So maybe for a close fit button-down shirt, you might have somewhere between 2 and 3 inches of wearable ease in the chest or bust region. What does that mean? It means if you have a 40-inch chest and you have 2 inches of wearable ease, the final dimension of that shirt will be 42 inches at the bust or the chest. The other kind of ease would be considered design ease, and that is ease above and beyond what you need to move in for the design or the shape of that garment. This one's more about style. Think wide leg bell-bottom pants versus straight leg stovetop or cigarette style pants. Both have wearable ease, but the bell bottoms have additional design ease. Now this changes a little when you're making super stretchy clothes that are supposed to hug your body like leggings and leotards. These types of garments have negative ease. The final dimension of the garment is smaller than the dimension of your body. In general, you cannot make a smaller than your body garment out of a woven fabric unless that woven fabric has some sort of stretch fiber added to it like spandex. Or if you're making something like a corset, which is intended to smash all of your insides. Non-stretch woven fabrics just don't have enough give to accommodate the space that your body needs when it's made smaller than your body. So are there standards? Yes and no. From what I've discovered is there's not a standard for like close fit shirt. What I feel might be close fit, somebody else might feel is way too tight, and somebody else might think is just kind of loose or medium close fit. However, there are some standards for different styles, such as culottes versus jeans versus slacks. But it doesn't really matter if you know this unless you're drafting patterns commercially and really need a label to style. When you're sewing clothes from commercial patterns, sometimes if you're really lucky, they'll give a final garment dimension on the pattern envelope. This will give you an idea of how much ease is added to that specific dimension. And just because 4 inches may have been added to the bust does not necessarily mean 4 inches was added to the waist as well. If, for example, you have a very straight-sided shirt, it's likely that more ease was added to the waist area than to the chest or bust area. And lastly, the waists or waistbands of pants and skirts should be really close to 0 ease, with a little bit of wearable ease, maybe up to 1 inch total. Otherwise, they're going to slide down off your waist or wherever they're supposed to sit and not fit you properly.